Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year! Happy 2021! In this video, I'm going to be doing my first cash envelope stuffing. So I've been playing around with cash envelopes in November and December, and I am officially diving in like for real in January. So I'm excited to share my first video with you guys on cash envelope stuffing. So I will be stuffing my kind of everyday cash envelopes as well as my sinking funds. If you're interested in any of these binders, I got them from, or wallet and binder, I got them from Amazon, and the links are in the bio. I do have my own cash envelopes that I make and I offer in my Etsy shop, so feel free to check them out. I did want to give a little kind of tip when it comes to using these envelopes. So I have laminated both sides, and I use a permanent Sharpie marker to write on these just to keep it easy. But in order to take all of the marker off at the end of the month, I use a magic eraser, and you can get these like the knockoff ones from the Dollar Tree and just easily wipe off. So just a fun fact if anyone was curious about how to do that. So we'll dive right on into my cash envelopes. If you're curious about how I came up with these numbers or how much I'm putting in and all of that stuff, do check out my January budget. The card's right here and the link is in my description box. So first we're going to start with anything that's left over. Personal, this is going to be what rolls over to my wish list. So I have $25 left over, and so my wish list sinking fund is basically any extra I can save up for something big that I want, or use this to buy anything else, kind of add on to my $100 a month allowance that I give myself. So I have $25 left over from December. So this is going to go in my wish list sinking fund. All right, so as far as what I'm adding into my personal allowance for January, I'm giving myself $100 for the month. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. And let's just double check that. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. And I just like to give myself a variety of bills for personal. So we have 100 in there. As far as groceries, whatever is left over, we roll this over into my debt snowball. So one of my goals for January is to find an extra $100 for debt. So that could be anything left over from December. It could be anything left over in these envelopes for January. And then I do plan to sell some items on Poshmark, just clothing items. So I have $21 that will go into my debt snowball envelope. So we'll put that to the side. As far as groceries, I am budgeting $160 for the month. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, and 60. Let's double check. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, and 60. So 160 for groceries, and then again, hopefully I will come under, because like I did get a free HelloFresh box, which is like a week worth of meals for me. And then I have a $25 Whole Foods gift card, and I shop at Aldi. So I should be coming under. That would be awesome. All right, so as far as gas, I'm giving myself $80 for the month, 20, 40, 60, and 80. I have moved to a new state and I'm starting a new job that has about a 25-minute commute. So I'm not expecting to start that until mid-January. So hopefully that will be enough, but we'll play around with the numbers. I think my forecast for like the rest of the months are $100 a month, but we'll see. For miscellaneous, I'm only giving myself $100, or I'm only giving myself $20 cash, but I have budgeted an additional $180, which is left in my checking account because I have to get new tags and a new license for the new state I moved to, and then also I need to get an oil change, and so I have this $20 as like cushion for anything that I may have forgotten about or if I go over in a category. But again, hopefully I won't use this. Anything left over in miscellaneous rolls over to my miscellaneous sinking fund, which goes toward like subscriptions and stuff like that. So I just have $200 written here, but $20 in parentheses because that is what is in cash. I also have an additional sheet in here, and this is if I want to note down anything that I have spent from sinking funds during the week, because I do not expect to go into my sinking funds binder or my sinking fund or in my budget notebook like every single day. It'll be once a week, but if I just need to note down anything, I can kind of note it down here. And then of course I have my bank envelope. And so that's going to be my cash envelopes that I carry with me throughout the week. And now we'll move on to my sinking funds. All right, so as we hop into our sinking funds, I have my self-care envelope. I give myself $20 a month in here, and this is going to be for beauty or if I want to save up to get a massage or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and note that. So $20 for that. Household is getting $20 as well. And so we'll go ahead and write this. Alrighty, travel, I'm giving myself $25. That is a digital envelope. So I will transfer that to my Ally account. Then we have gifts, which is $25. That is also a digital account in my Ally. I just use this to keep track of everything. Clothing is going to be a cash envelope. I am doing a bit of shopping this month, so I'm just going to go ahead and give myself $160, $20, $40, $60, $81, $20, $40, and $60. All right, so clothing, $20, $40, $60, $81, $20, $40, $60. And I just realized I should have a 20 left instead of a 10. So I did not take enough money out of the bank, which is okay because I'm just going to leave that in there and switch this 10 for one of my 20s that were left over to go to my debt snowball because I messed up somewhere. I'm telling y'all, this is my first month doing like real cash, so bear with me. So 1/1 January, we are $160 for clothing. Car is a digital envelope, which we are only adding $60. Typically it's $100 a month, but I am accounting for that $40 for an oil change in my miscellaneous. Medical, we're doing $10 in our digital envelope. Christmas, I am not contributing anything until about April. And then emergency fund, I'm giving myself $1K. And then future home will get any leftover. All right, so we have miscellaneous, which is $40 a month. So we'll go ahead and do that. That is a digital envelope. And since it will be a hybrid, so whatever leftover I have in my actual cash envelope in my wallet for miscellaneous, I'm just going to say Ally in parentheses here so that I know that that $40 is online. Wish list, again, that was whatever was left over in my personal envelope, and I had $25, so I'm going to add this into my wish list. So this will be December rollover, $25. Debt snowball. Okay, so here's where I messed up a little bit. I should have $20 left over in cash, but I don't. So I'm thinking I forgot to take out extra money from the bank. So I'm going to swap this out and put $11 in my debt snowball because that gives me a little room to play around. If when I go back and I figure out my numbers and I did do something wrong and didn't take out enough money, I'll take that additional $10 to put in here or add that to my debt snowball. So whatever is in here at the end of the month, I will be putting to debt. So debt snowball, we are at December rollover plus $11. And this will be additional on top of like what I already planned. Okay, so if you watched my previous sinking funds setup video, I talked about how I do spin the wheel for an additional $20 a month. Originally, I was going to keep it in this envelope and do the wheel spinning at the end of the month, but I figured that doesn't really make much sense. So instead, at the beginning of the month, I spin the wheel, see where this $20 goes, and I'm going to actually do a 52-week savings challenge. So every week I'm going to save something from my cash envelopes that I'm going to put in this envelope. And so at the end of the year, I think the number comes up to like $1,378, so $1,378 should be in this envelope. And I'll do a big spin the wheel at the end of the year. So I just think it's like a little, you know, fun. So this $20, let's see where it goes. So again, I just used Spin the Wheel app, which is just a random picker where you can put in all of your categories that you want. So let's see where this $20 is going for January. Yay, it's going to my debt snowball. So this $20 will be added to my debt snowball. And so that actually beefs up my envelope. So now we're at $31 for my debt snowball. So this is spin the wheel. And this puts me at $31. Again, my goal is to come up with $100. So it's actually pretty cool. I'm already there. And then we'll add to this envelope when I do my weekly check-in. So be sure to stay tuned for that video. I hope you enjoyed my first cash envelope stuffing. I do stuff once a month, and I am going to check in with you guys once a week. So if you're not subscribed, please do so. I would love to have you a part of my journey. I use this channel just to keep myself accountable. Be sure to also like this video. And again, if you're interested in any of the items that I used in this video, be sure to check the description box below. And I am wishing you a happy, happy, happy New Year. Bye, guys.